So you know the IO type, which is the AI. Okay, you know the signal type. I will click the triple dot, click new. Let's say this is the 4 to 20 milliamps. You know the P and ID number, line number if you can add, manufacturer model number. So these things we don't know. Let's say the status. I will create the status as new. Click apply. Okay. So you created only one instrument as of now with whatever data in your hand you created. So where it is stored, right? There is a question. So you can go to this default. You click on the default. Click the instruments here. See, it is created over here. Okay. Like that, when you are creating here, it will store under this folder instruments. Each and every instrument will be stored here. And Anish, you are asking about this, right? So where it will store? So it will store here. Same, you can either create new instrument from here also. This folder you can come directly. You can right click. You can create new instrument from here also. Okay, I will do fast. TIT, let's say TIT 002. Only I so like this you can create it. So you are creating loops also, right? While you are creating instrument, it is asking for the loop number also. So you double click here on the loops. So in the loop number also it will create. Let's say you are creating for this T002, there is one more. This is the close. Let's say this P001 is the open loop, which has only one instrument. Okay, let's say this T002 has uh, temperature control valve, temperature TY is also there, right? I2P converter is also there, means you can directly come to this loop. You can right click on this loop. You can create new instrument under this also. If I double click here, so under this loop, there is only one instrument. Okay, so let's say this is the closed loop. You want to create another TY TCV like that. So click here, create new instrument, 2.1 TY, which is the I2P converter 002. See TY I2P converter for the control valve. So you can directly create under this loop. You can add the switches, the solenoid valves, whatever you can coming under this loop, you can create, or the position switches or the position transmitters, anything. Okay. So this will be helpful for the loop drawing generation. You hope you see some loop drawings. For that creation, it will be very useful. So that's why we are there is a loop number playing the vital role. Let's say you want to create or the duplicate this. Let's say in the same line there are another instrument is also there. You can right click on the instrument. You can go to duplicate. You can duplicate this instrument also. Let's say, see, all the numbers will come. Let's say I'm creating in the same number. I'll click OK. See, it is showing already
Ready.
exist. Yeah. So you can change only one number, 003, like that. You can create the instrument. You do if let's say you don't have the loop name or something at the first time. Let's say you can do this later also. If you click simply OK, it will take. But after some time, you need to create. So there are so you have to be very careful on this while creating. See, it is created. But if something is not coming, means you can click on that instrument. You can, this is the refresh button. If you click the refresh, it will come. See, I did not give the loop number, nothing. So it is coming like this. Let's say you created like this, forgot mistakenly you created like this. Now you go to properties, click the triple dot for this loop number. Now you can give 42.1p003.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to edit the tag numbers? No. Tag number is coming perfect. Let's say if I give yes, then you can edit the tag number also. You can click the number, you can edit the tag number also if you want to give some 005 or any number. Okay. And as I started with the instrument, I click new instrument, and it was asking for the loop number. You can either do vice versa. You can create the loop first, then it will ask for the instrument number. You can do this also.
Okay.
Okay. So it will ask for the loop number first. I will show you one. Do you want to create a new tag number that will be associated with the new loop? Yes. So they like that you can create. Okay. See, I click cancel. So if I double click on this, there will be no associated instrument with this loop number. So if I click this, but it will come. But I click this, it will not come. So you can delete. You can delete like this also. Okay. While you populated all the data, okay, you can go to, like, right now you are in the instrument index module. I will close this one. Okay. I'll go to modules, go to, see, right now it is showing modules, tools, like that only it is showing. Now, once you enter the instrument index, this this will change. Instrument index, see reports, edit, actions, tables, tools, window. So this option will enable. Now, if you want to take the report, let's say go to report, click all the tag numbers for the current unit, click OK. Do you want to preview reports? Let's say give yes. You can take the output. You can print this output in PDF also. Okay. So this is for the today's session. You can practice the same from tomorrow. You can practice half an hour, half an hour, half an hour. You can practice the same tomorrow, and you can support. We can support each other. Yes, it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any questions? Anish, was you are you